I would say we advocating for policy change. We need to invest more in renewable energy technologies. Given the fact that Kasese is located along the equator, we have lots and lots of sunshine. So we need to take advantage of this. The reason why I'm saying so is currently Uganda has invested heavily and is actually borrowing to invest in the oil and gas sector. But the impacts of this, of the EACOP, the East African Oil Pipeline, will not only affect the communities in Hoima and the Albertine region, but they will affect everyone in Uganda. So we are advocating that Uganda should actually invest this money in renewable energy technologies where it has a comparative advantage compared to investing in the oil and gas sector. And looking at the current trends, they are now producing electric cars, electric vehicles. So who are we going to sell this oil that we are trying to get from the ground, given the fact that we're getting loans to get the oil out of the ground? So it's really important that we really focus on renewable energy technologies. For example, here in Kasese, we need to have more solar farms. Because we already have hydro, it's good. We need to have more solar farms so that even the people living with disabilities are able to power their houses, they're able to cook, they're able to do so many things with this power. And this way we shall be reducing on the impacts of climate change, because you know that the cars we are using consume fuel, CO2 emissions. There's a lot of work going on in the Albertine region. It's going to produce a lot of emissions. It's actually estimated that the East African crude oil pipeline at peak level will produce more than 32 metric tons of CO2. This is too much for a country like Uganda because we don't have a climate budget. So who is going to fund, who is going to support the communities that are really affected by the climate change catastrophes? We need to go beyond giving handouts to people that have been affected by the floods and come to decisions that are really controlling some of these catastrophes that are happening. And this is by investing in renewable energy, which is a comparative advantage that Kasese has over these other districts. I'll take you 2 years back. Kasese was voted the champion district when it comes to renewable energy access. We had more solar panels installed in homes than in any other district in Uganda. So it basically means it is accessible. However, we have challenges when it comes to that. One is the cost of accessing these systems. Two is the quality. All these are challenges that we really need to discuss about, and they can be solved by policy, they can be solved by community engagements. We need to hear from these communities that are using these systems, because at the end of the day, these systems are expensive. The farmer will not afford a solar system that is good. Two, the quality of the solar panels, batteries, wires is very poor. Yet we have the Uganda Bureau of Standards. This is what I'm telling you, we need to put our policies into action and try to solve all this. Once we solve these problems, make these technologies accessible. Make these technologies accessible and reduce on the price of accessing these technologies. Trust me, Kasese will be lit by solar 100%. We also need to come up with innovative ways of making sure that these communities access these renewable energy technologies. For example, their savings groups can be able to work with these companies to make sure that the people get these systems at a cheaper and on loan basis. If we come up with all these modalities backed by government, then it is possible. We shall reduce the energy poverty through introduction of renewable energy technologies.